What's up guys, it's Austin from Mutation Creation, and for this week's Showcase Saturday, by popular demand, we picked Ultramel, or you guys picked Ultramel, and right here, I don't want to mess with her too much because as you can see, she is fully gravid, and into adulthood, they hold their colors really well. They don't brown out too much. There's also two different lines of Ultramel, but they're both compatible, and these things look awesome when you get them into pieds and clowns, even the hypos, and we'll show you some Ultramel combos that we have here today. So here we have another adult Ultramel female, and this one is the darker line I was telling you about. You can just see how much more deeper the tones are, almost looking more brown, but it's really nice contrast with the yellow tones and the other oranges you get inside of the Ultramel. This is something I definitely want to work into the darker morphs to see exactly how dark we can make the Ultramel colors. And the other one, I think we're going to stay towards the lighter morphs, but we might just end up mixing them both into light and dark and seeing the difference between the two lines. This right here is an Enchi Ultramel male, but he is deep inside of shed, as you guys can see. He has the blue eyes going on. His colors are very dull, but you can still see how the Enchi influenced the pattern. Just like a normal Enchi, it really cleaned up the sides. You don't have that many keyholes or alien heads, and the pattern tends to band over the dorsal, just like what you're seeing over there. One thing that I really liked about Enchi instead of Ultramel is that it brought in all these really nice orange tones. I know he's in shed right now and it's not showing as well as it should be, but when this guy is out of shed, these things are really nice oranges, almost mandarin colors, and this is just a really cool snake. Enchi also gives you those really wide eye bands, as you can see. And there's just so much more to do with the Enchi. Here we have an Enchi Creed Ultramel, and Creed is another line of fire. And this one is also 50% het for cryptic, so it might be influencing the pattern a little bit. But I really like Enchi and fire together. It really changed all the colors inside of the Ultramel. You're not getting too much of those orange tones, but you're getting a lot more yellows, and the purples are standing out that much more. I really like the contrast in the back here with those purples and the yellows. You still get a couple orange tones in the head there. Of course, you still have those wide Enchi eye bands and the banding over the back. But you can add other genes into the Enchi and actually make the oranges a lot more orange, and that's where we're going to get into the next snake. So stepping away from the Enchi and just sticking with the Mojave, this is a Mojave Ultramel female. She's about 1,600 grams and ready to breed. And you can just see how well Mojave works with the Ultramel. If you couldn't tell already with the last one, the Enchi Mojave Ultramel. But when you take the Enchi away, you can really get that Mojave pattern in there with all the keyholes along the side and that really nice dorsal stripe on the top. All those dark colors inside of the Mojave translated into this really nice glow we're having from the belly. And around the alien heads, if you can zoom in right here, you can see there's nice purple tones as well. There's so much more to do with this, and we actually have a few more combos of the Mojave Ultramels that we're going to go look at right now. So right here we have an Enchi Mojave Ultramel possible het for cryptic, and I really like how Enchi and Mojave interacted. You still have the banding from the Enchi, and you kind of get some of those keyholes from the Mojave, but the Enchi overall cleaned up the snake really well. You still have those really nice wide eye bands. And you can see that the oranges on this snake really pop, as well as the purples in between. So the purples are coming from the Mojave, and those oranges are actually coming from a mix of the Mojave and the Enchi together. I think getting Orange Dream into this would definitely take it to the next level, and that's something we're going to do in the future here. Here's another Creed Ultramel combo. This is the Mojave Creed Ultramel, 50% het for cryptic, and this guy looks amazing. Once again, the Creed came in and gave you those really nice bright tones you're seeing over here, and actually made those purple tones from the Mojave Ultramel pop so much more. You guys can see right there, that thing is just glowing. Almost looks like one of the rainbows, but really cool. And this one actually might have Enchi as well. I'm looking at it right now with those really thick eye bands, because Enchi was in the pairing, and you guys already seen with the Enchi Creed that it took away all the really nice oranges and only left a few at the head, just like what we're seeing here. So this might actually be the triple. This might actually be the Mojave Enchi Creed Ultramel. We're gonna have to go and breed her to be sure. But once again, just the flaming coming up from the belly with the Mojave, I guess with the Enchi as well, and the Creed brought these really nice almost sun orange or sun yellow tones. Nice contrast between the purples that almost look blue, really lavender colors, and those really nice bright yellows you're seeing there. So we actually had to go and jump over to the breeder female room to go show you some more Ultramels, because inside the whole back room we don't have too many Ultramels. We have more hets and double hets for the future. But right over here we have Ultramel Cryptic, and Cryptic is another recessive gene that's actually allelic with Clown. And unlike the Clown that gives you a dark black back, this one actually gives you more banding, kind of like the Enchi, and also gives you those really wide, nice eye stripes. And you might notice there's actually another snake in here, and we might as well tackle this one. This is a snake from my collection that me and Billy are doing a split pairing on. This is a spot-nose yellow belly Ultramel, 100% het for Clown. So with this pairing, we're looking to go and make some spot-nose yellow belly Ultramel Cryptics, or Kryptons in this case, which look identical to the Cryptics. Really hard to differentiate the two. We actually have one more Ultramel Cryptic combo that looks very cool, but we're gonna go and highlight this snake for a second. This is the spot nose yellow belly Ultramel het Clown, and right away you can notice it has that really nice head stamp. That's actually from the spot nose and yellow belly together. They tend to give you a really nice whacked out head stamp. The spot nose do it by itself, but we notice that the yellow belly turns it up a notch, as well as the overall pattern. It's just a really nice spot nose pattern, and of course with the yellow belly you're getting this flaming coming up the sides. You can really see it on this side, but really excited to go and get this into the Clown project as well as the Krypton project, because if you guys haven't seen spot nose Kryptons, especially with the yellow belly inside, they look amazing. Really nice deep orange tones and some dark colors, and I think that would translate really well into the Ultramel. So here we have the Mojave Creed Ultramel Cryptic, and once again Creed is just another line of fire, but you can see how Mojave really changed the cryptic pattern. You're not getting those bands over the dorsal anymore. You're really sticking to that Mojave pattern. It just changed the sides a little bit, cleaned them up, and made it a lot more uniform. Cryptics also tend to have striping along the necks. I haven't mentioned that in the last snake, but you could really see that striping here along both sides of the neck. And once again you have those really nice wide eye bands, kind of like the Enchi. And I think Cryptic really looks like a recessive Enchi, and it's really cool that it is allelic with the Clowns. But I just love the tones in this snake once again. Looks totally different than the Mojave Creed that we just showed, and I just love all the contrast between those really dark purples, almost gray, and then the yellow on the top, as well as that really nice bright yellow flaming from the belly. I think getting Mojave into this will definitely take it to the next level, as well as maybe even getting this into the Clown project and taking out the Cryptic entirely. I really like how the Ultramel Clown project is progressing. We're going to show you one more snake, and then we'll show you an Ultramel Clown combo. So another Ultramel deep in shed. Seems like every single one is in shed today. We would be able to show you a lot more, but we had to go result in going to the female room. And this right here is an adult female Cypress Ultramel. And I really like how Cypress interacts with Ultramel. It gives you those nice darker tones, kind of like the darker line of Ultramel. And we notice with Cypress, it has a really uniform pattern. There's usually a nice dorsal stripe that could be broken up or either has a full dorsal, pretty much like this snake has. We just got one or two breaks throughout. And then it gives you these really nice keyholes and alien heads along the sides, as well as some flaming up the belly. Cypresses go amazing inside of the Clown project, and getting it into the Ultramel Clown project is definitely one of the priorities here at Mutation Creation. And we're going to show you some Ultramel Clowns that we have here right now. This is an Ultramel Clown male. He's also het for albino. I don't think it's doing much to the influence of him, but I really like the oranges and purple tones that you're getting inside of the snake. If you look at that head, there's a lot of orange saturation, especially in that really nice head stamp, and you're getting a lot of it going down the dorsal as well. And then when you look at all the lines defining the Clown pattern, they're really nice and purple. And when you get other genes into the snake like leopard, pastel, spot nose, yellow belly, Enchi, the purples and oranges really stand out that much more. There's just so much more to do with this project, and in the upcoming years we're going to be hitting a lot of Ultramel Clown combos. And this is the only Ultramel Clown combo we have here at Mutation Creation. This is a pastel leopard Ultramel Clown, and actually the combo that got me into the Ultramel Clown projects. I thought this was a crazy looking snake, just the really nice oranges and peach tones inside of the dorsal with those really nice purple stripes coming around, and just that really nice blushed out head with just the purple dusted tones right in the middle right there. looks really cool. And of course with the leopard inside of the clown, it gives you a really nice black back, or it gives you a really nice dorsal stripe like you're seeing here, with a bunch of spots on the side. And I just like how the spots are really nice and purple with some orange saturation. It's like what you're seeing there. This guy is actually going into shed as well, sadly, but you can still see some really nice tones and colors, especially towards his tails. The purples just amplify, and they're really nice deep tones, almost like Barney. But a really cool snake. I just can't wait to go and get Orange Dream, Spot Nose into this, Enchi, and a whole bunch of other really cool genes. The Ultramel project pretty much overall, not even just the Ultramel clowns, have been untapped, so there's a lot more potential to do with it. I'd really like to see Bongo Ultramel clowns, Cypress Ultramel clowns, and a whole bunch of other morphs into the Ultramel clown project. Comment down below which gene you would like to see in the Ultramel clown project in the future. To end off this week's Showcase Saturday, we thought we'd show you a really cool pairing we have going on with some Ultramel stuff. This is an Ultramel hypopide, so triple recessive female, or triple recessive male that is, breeding to a leopard monsoon. So we're looking to make some really nice quad heads, get the monsoon into the Ultramel pied project, as well as the hypo in there. So Ultramel works really well with the pied, as you can see. When you get the hypo in there, it really softens up the tones and gives you these really nice gray, almost purple tones where the black should be, and then all the nice oranges, yellows, and even some green tones if you look really closely into the other rest of the pattern. And of course you have the white from the pieds. The Ultramel Pied project is another untapped project. I really like to see Super Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Enchi Ultramel Pied. I think that's going to be probably one of the best Ultramel pies you can make, and of course Ultramel clown pies down the future, which we're already working towards. But that's going to be it for today's Showcase Saturday Ultramel video. Comment down below what gene you want to see next. It could be a Desert Ghost, it could even be a Kodam. We have a lot of Enchi stuff, Spot Nose, Yellow Belly, Asphalt, or even just a freeway video. Comment down below what you want to see. Whatever we get the most comments on, we're going to do for next week's video. So that's going to be it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.